Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 2 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 2 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter comparing and ordering. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? So let's start with an example. Let's see how do we compare numbers, right? Okay, for example, you have to compare two numbers, 56 and 36. So how do you compare them? So when you are counting, right? You say 36 first, right? So that means when you are counting, you have 36 first and then you have 56, right? That means 56 is greater than 36 because 56 is after 36, right? Okay, the next one is you have to compare 58 and 59. How do you compare? So that means when you're counting, you always say 58 first and then 59, right? That means 58 is less than 59, right? Okay, let's just do another example. You have 35 and 35, which is the correct option? Yes, they both are exactly equal, right? Because both the numbers are exactly same, right? So whenever you have to compare number, you have to see which number comes first and which the number that comes before the other number. That means that would be the less than the other number, right? Okay, so for example, you have to compare two numbers. That are 29 and 92. So which option is the correct one? Greater, less or equal? Which is the correct option? So when you're counting, yes, when counting 29 comes before 92, right? That means 29 is less than 92, right? 29 is a smaller number and 92 is a greater number, right? Okay, the other example is you have to compare 65 and 78. Which option you are going to greater, less or equal? Which is the correct option? Okay, so when counting, you have 65 before then. 65 is before 78, right? That means 65 So they both are exactly 65 is less than 78, right? Yes, 65 is less than 78, right? That's how you compare numbers. But the numbers are less than 100, right? How do you compare when you have the numbers that are greater than 100, right? So let's just start with the example. Okay, the numbers you have to compare are, okay, for example, you have 643 and you have to compare 641. So how do you compare? Okay, so first you have to count the number of digits in each number. Here you have three digits and here you have three digits, right? So they have the same number of digits, right? Now let's just start with comparing the hundreds digit. You have 6 and 6, they both are exactly equal, right? Then you have to look for the hundreds digit, 4. 4 is exactly 4. Now just look at the third example. You have 3, 4, 643, right? When you have to compare the ones digit, here you have 3 and here you have 1. 3 is greater than 1, right? That means 643 is greater than 641, right? 643 is greater than 641. So whenever you are comparing numbers that are greater than 100, how do you compare? First you have to look for the hundreds digit, then you have to look for the tens, and then the last one you have to look for the ones digit, right? The other example is, okay, the other example is you have to compare 209 and 884. So how do you compare? You can see both the numbers are three digit numbers, right? Let's just compare the numbers, right? Just look at the hundreds digit. Here you have 2, here you have 8, right? And 2 is less than 8. So we know that 209 is less than 884, right? Just look at their 100 digit, right? 2 is less than 8. That means 209 is less than 884, right? Let's just look at the other example. The other example is 885 and 685. So which is the correct option? Just look at their 100 digit, 8 and 6, right? So 6 is smaller than 8. That means 885 is greater than 685, right? Okay. Okay, so now we're going to learn how do we arrange the numbers in order, right? For example, you have given the numbers. The numbers are, how do we order numbers, right? For example, you have the numbers that are 46, 32, and 68. You have to arrange them from greatest to least. So how do you arrange them from greatest to least? Just look at the 100 digit. Here you have 4. Here you have 6. 4 is greater than 6, right? That means you have only two numbers that are 46 and 68. So which is the correct option? Yes. So you have to arrange them from greatest to least. So 68 is the greatest one. Just look at the tens digit, right? Then you have 46 and the least one is 32, right? That would be 68, 46 and 32, right? Okay, just look at the other example. You have the numbers given that are 85, 88 and 98. You have to arrange them from greatest to least. So which is the correct option? Yes, they are. 96 is the greatest one. Then you have 88 and 85 is the least one. You can just arrange them like 98, 88 and 85, right? You have to arrange them from greatest to least. So first you have to write down the number that is the greatest one, right? Okay, the other example is you have to arrange the numbers like they are 57, 91 and 36. So you have to arrange the numbers from greatest to least. So which is the correct option? So when you arrange them, it would be you have to arrange greatest to least, right? 91 is the greatest one. Then you have 57 and then you have 36, right? That's how you arrange the numbers from greatest to least, right? So basic thing is if you are working a two digit number, you have to look for the digit that is at the hundreds position, right? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. So here I am on grade 2 math. The chapter we're working on is comparing and ordering. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is compare numbers up to 100. So you have to compare the numbers until 100, right? Okay, let's just start with the examples. Comparing numbers up to 100. So how do we compare numbers? Okay, which select the word that makes a statement true. 29 and 29 is greater than, is less than, or is equal to, which is the correct option? Yes, they both are exactly equal, right? 29 is equal to 29. Yes, hi. Okay, select the words that makes the statement true. 93 and 65, which is the correct option? Ninety-three and 65, right? Just look at the tens digit. 9 is greater than 6, so 95 3 is greater than 65, right? Select the words which make the statement true, which is the correct option? Yes, 39 is greater than 3, right? The correct option is 39 is greater than 3. Okay, select the word that which makes the statement true. So which is the correct option? Yes, 26 when you are counting, right? 26 comes before 28, right? That means 26 is less than 28 because 26 is before 28, right? So if a number is before the other number, right? That means the number that is before is the, if you have the word before, right? That means, okay, select the words which make the statement true, 59 and 61, which is the correct option. When counting, 59 is before 61, right? That means 59 is less than 61, right? Okay, let's just be quick, a bit quick. Okay, select the words which make the statement true, 42 and 22, which is the correct option. Yes, when counting, 42 comes after 22, right? That means 42 is greater than 22, right? Okay, the next one is select the words which make the statement true, 13 and 14, which is the correct option. So when counting, you have 13. Yes, so when counting, 13 is before 14. That means 13 is then less than 14, right? Select the words which make the statement true, which is the correct option. So in counting, yes, so when counting, you have 30 before the 31, right? That means 30 is less than 31, right? Okay, the next one is select the words which makes the statement true, 96 and 96, which is the correct option. Are they less, greater, or equal? Yes, so they both are exactly equal. 96 is equal to 96 because they both are exactly same, right? Okay, select the words which make the statement true. So which is the correct option? Yes, they both are exactly equal, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next one. That is, we are comparing the numbers up to 100. Now we're going to learn how do we compare the numbers up to 1000, right? So basic thing is you are going to learn how do you compare numbers that are up to 1000, right? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, which words makes the statement true? You have to compare both the numbers, right? How do you compare? Just look at their hundreds digit. The both of the digits have same hundred digit, 4 and 4, right? Just look at the next digit. Here you have three, and here you have five. So three is less than five, right? That means 430 is less than 458. The correct option is less than. Okay, which words make the statement true? So which is the correct option? They both are exactly equal, right? On the both side you have the same number. So 540 is equal to 540. Which words make the statement true? So which is the correct option? 159 and 158. Which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? Yes, 159 is greater than 158, right? If you look at the digits, the 100 digit for both of them is 1. That is equal. Then you can see the tens digit for by 5. Both of them have 5, right? The last one is you have to compare the ones digit. 9 is greater than 8, right? That means 198, 159 is 159 is greater than 158, right? Okay, which words makes the statement true? Which is the correct option? Yes, 253 is very good. Greater than 252. The correct option is greater than, right? Okay, which words makes the statement true? 442 and 441. Which is the correct option? So 442 is greater than 441, right? Okay, which words make the statement true? 994 and 994. Which is the correct option? Yes, they both are exactly equal, right? 994 is equal to 994, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on. Next lesson. The next lesson is how do we put the numbers in order, right? Let's just see how do we put them in order. So basic thing is when you have to write down the number from greatest to least, you have to compare numbers. You have to write down the greatest one first, right? So put these numbers in order to order from greatest to least. 43, 70, 64. Which is the number that is, which is the correct option then? You have to arrange them from greatest to least, right? So which is the correct option? Yes, when you arrange them, that would be 70 is the greatest one, then you have 64, and then you have 43. So that would be the last option, 70, 64, and 43, right? Very good. Okay, put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So which is the correct option? You have to arrange them from least. You have to write down the smallest number first, right? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 21, 24, and 97, right? That would be the correct option. Okay, put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So which is the correct option? So put these numbers in order from greatest to least, which is the correct option? Greatest 83, 84, and 76. Yes, that would be the last option, 84, 83, 84, and 76, right? Oh, you have to arrange them from least to greatest. Sorry, I arrange them from greatest to least, right? You have to write down the smallest number first in this case, right? It would be 76, 83, and 84, right? Option 1 is the correct option. Okay, put these numbers in order from greatest to least, 32, 36, 33, which is the correct option? You have to arrange them from greatest to least, right? So the correct option is the last one, 36, 33, and then 32, right? Okay, put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So which is the correct option? Okay, the numbers, you have to arrange these numbers from least to greatest. So which is the correct option? Then the least one is 15, then you have 17, and then you have 54. That would be the second option, 15, 17, and 54, right? Okay, we put these numbers in order from greatest to least. So which is the correct option? 85, 88, and 98. Yes, they are 98, 88, and 85, right? Put these numbers in order from greatest to least. So which option? Yes, it would be 73 is the greatest one, then you have 48, and then you have 23. The second option is the correct one. Very good. Okay, put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So which is the correct option? Okay, hello, can you hear me now? Yes, you can hear me now, right? Okay, so put these numbers in order from greatest to least. So, which is the correct option? So, the correct option is 17, 92, and 18, right? So, the greatest would be 92, then you have 18, and then you have 17, right? Okay, so we are working on the chapter grade 2 math. The chapter we're working on is comparing and ordering. We are done with the lessons. That is your homework. You have to complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did as a homework, right? This is very easy. So you have to complete the lesson by yourself later today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, right? So if you have any question, you can then ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please ask question. Please ask questions. No questions. No questions. Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.